I mean, I'm happy that he went out there and got a win. He played how we know he can, and so he made plays when they needed him to. Got the ball out quick, put on the money down the field. It looked great.
Feelings about the fact that you guys couldn't get a similar performance?
That ain't got nothing to do with me, whether they're on the offensive side of the ball or where he is at now. It's got nothing to do with us.
Nothing to do with you, but after the two trades last week, you said that the organization was still committed to winning. When you see the team trade away your starting, what was your starting quarterback, and he had so much success, is that the type of thing that makes you question, the moves that are being made?
And it makes me see that, whatever offense that they're committed to running to produce wins, doesn't see that, Joe is going to be the most productive in that offense. So unless they want to move the pocket a little bit, maybe his style and what he does doesn't fit us as we want to run it. That's what I see.
Does it make you question what you guys are running on that offensive side of the ball now?
I mean, all offenses are a little bit different, whether it's the players that they have or the schemes that they run. And so, you got to make it work with the guys that you have and figure it out from there.
You've got a pretty good pulse on the fans here, and you've had a pretty good relationship with them. A lot of them woke up very angry this morning over that last night, and how the first 6 weeks has gone offensively. So just as someone who is, in the locker room, how do you, keep your composure and try and just focus on what you're trying to do while also understanding that there's a lot of frustration amongst Browns fans?
Well, hell, we frustrated too. It's not like they can be any more frustrated than the people who are out there putting their body on the line and not winning. No. They wear the colors, they come and support us, and we will be forever grateful. But you can never be more frustrated than someone who's actually in that ring or on that field. And hoping that they continue to support us, and we're going to continue to put our bodies on the line and give everything until we can find a way to start winning and winning in succession. But, man, it's tough. It's tough for everybody.
How are you processing all of this? As we talked about after the game, you mentioned that you were frustrated as hell and that it does take its toll on you. So what do you do to kind of get your mind right and pull yourself back together, and how are you doing right now?
I don't know what getting my mind right is right now. I'm frustrated. Not going to stop being frustrated until we win and continue winning. One win is not going to be enough. So we got to figure out what's the recipe for us to be successful and excessively so on every side of the ball. And we got to get better in general. We got to take more chances.
You're probably right in the frustration and using it as a motivator versus, letting it almost become a distraction. Like, have you learned how to balance that over your career or anything?
I don't think it's ever become a distraction before, so I won't let it now.
So when you look at the offense, do you see a reason to be hopeful that you guys, that on that side of the ball, they can start to score some points, or can you just not even worry about that at all and you just have to do your own job? Or is there anything that you can do about that?
I try to focus on my side of the ball mostly. At the end of the day, I have no say-so in what happens on the offensive side. So, I stick to what I can do and what I can't control, and that's the defense and how we can improve. But one thing that does make me hopeful is the guys who are over there, especially the young guys who are hungry and ready to go and want to make plays and who are urgent. That makes me hopeful.
In a game like that, where you guys didn't necessarily run the ball as much as you could have, or some people think that you guys might have. I mean, does that get frustrating when you know that you got Quinshawn and he's not used as much necessarily?
I would have liked to see us stick to the run a little bit, especially with a dynamic playmaker like Quinshawn. Hell, even Dylan. Both of them getting the ball. Both of them have different styles, but effective runners in their own right. So, would have liked to see it, but they saw it differently.
We'll take two more.
We've asked you about quarterbacks getting the ball out in a hurry before, but it feels like it's more than ever. Recently, they're getting it out quick. First of all, do you feel that same way? Like, to feel this is the worst it's ever been?
It's only gotten worse with time. I mean, without the threat of us putting up a lot of points, they have no fear of, running the score up or punting. So it's like, if we can punt, we'll get the ball back. Eventually, we'll wear them down, and we'll start to score eventually. And in their heads, it's like, we don't have to do much, and so we've got to get that out of their minds. Whether that's by taking more risk on defense or scoring more points on offense, we've got to dissuade them from that, and that's how we can, have more effect on the game as defenders, especially as myself. If they don't feel the need to hold the ball or to take risks, well, it's hard for us to do anything, especially if they're not going to hold the ball. They want to run the ball. They're going to get it out quick, going to play action, roll the pocket, chip, all this. It's just putting more obstacles in the way from us as playmakers on defensive side, from doing what we know we can do.
Jim mentioned one rush where he thought, I don't know, you cut it inside and the running back got you, and then Aaron wound up, I think, going back to your side. Is that an example of you trying to take a risk and then it wound up not paying off?
Not a personal risk. Not, when I say take risks, I mean, yeah, that's me getting after it, like, scheme-wise. And, that was true. Honestly, I didn't know how the play was going to turn out. I took a bad angle, and a running back clipped me. And, looking at it now, obviously I should have went high, but, the way we're taught, you try to get underneath that, you close tight. So, now I know for next time. But, yeah, you got to take risks to try to make plays, but you can't play outside of the scheme of the defense. So I think I did both, and now I know better.
The run for you guys and teams getting the ball out quick against you as a defense. The weather, on Sunday, 30-mile-an-hour winds calling for right now, potential rain. I know you've played in a lot of crazy weather games, but like, how much can that impact things for you guys and what their offense might do to Miami?
Well, it won't change what they're trying to do. I mean, they're offense that likes to stay on time. They want to run the ball. They want to get on the edge. They want to get out to the guys on perimeter, and get those quick passes over the middle. So their scheme should stay very much the same. And if we can get them away from that, it'll play into our favor, and then we'll have the elements working with us as well. So we have to knock out the run.
Okay. I just wanted to say, there was some criticism that went around this week after your comments, and someone mentioned that you didn't get sacks or anything. You didn't show up in the box score necessarily. Did you hear any of that? Does that stuff bother you at all?
No, I don't concern myself with the comments of people who don't play or don't watch the game enough to understand what's going on and what they do to try to stop or neutralize me. Stuff like that doesn't really cross my radar. At the end of the day, offense is the sole game plan for the most part is how to stop 95, and we have to do something to change that. To make adjustments to get me matchups just like other edge rushers around the league, so that I can have the same kind of effect. Because I feel like I'm that kind of player.